Okay, it's Tuesday, December 1st, and we're going to do some little updates, some good, some bad. Um, as you can tell, Smokey and Ray's son aren't tending any babies anymore because they're babies. I guess they decided to eat them. Um, and it's really hard to capture, but you can see from our vantage point, you look at Ray's son, his right, or as we look at it, his left pectoral fin, the ones that flap beside him, they're really clear, is really torn up. So I don't know if him and Smokey were squabbing a little bit, but she seems perfectly healthy, no damage to her or anything. So makes you wonder if he's eating the babies or what. Um, and of course the German blue rams down here, they're still just chilling, having a good old time. They've become a lot more active lately, like coming out when I'm feeding and stuff. Used to, they would hide until after I left. So maybe that's just them getting a lot more comfortable with the surroundings and where they live. But here's one of the bad updates. I'm going to try to get some good video of this, but as you can see, Gilly here, he is just really marked up and beaten up. I mean, his tail fin is ripped a good bit. Both of his pectoral fins are beat up, and he has marks all over the side of them. See if I can get him to turn the other way, because the other way is a lot worse. But there's some of their little free swimmers swimming around Papa. But his left, from his point of view, his left side is really beaten up. I put some Melafix in there to try to help him out, but he's really beaten up, and I don't know if that's the mama. Yeah, see, they had all of their babies on this heater right here, and now they've all seemed to be, yeah, she's nudging at him pretty good and trying to keep him away. So I'm going to say that she's beating him up a good bit, which to me is disturbing. Yeah, you can see it really good there, how she's taking almost all the black off of him, but that's his scales and stuff, because she's picking at him and beating him up. That disturbs me, and I think a lot of it has to do with this little blue Danny-O. Even though I have a divider in here, he seems to keep getting over to the other side of the divider, and try to keep him from doing it, but no such luck. These guys, no change in these three here with the koi and the two black ones. The little surprise crew, these two bigger ones seem to be really social, really outgoing, swimming around a lot. But the little bitty guy, the original one, Surprise, back there, he's moping quite a bit and hiding quite a bit. So I may have to try to take him out and put him in a hospital tank. Which I'll show you that in just a moment. But now you'll see here Convict and La Madre, and you can see all of these things right around here. That is all of their free swimming babies. So I mean, there is a boatload of them. Let's see if I can get some good video of them. Yeah, they're just swimming around, Papa and Mama, and they are tending them very nicely. Man, there's probably at least a couple of hundred of them, easily a couple of hundred of them. But that's just all the ones they have corralled here. There's some that are getting around the tank pretty good, but I try not to disturb them too much, because when I do, La Madre, she gets a little bit testy and starts like flexing at the tank and stuff like that. So we're going to leave those two guys alone as much as possible. Hopefully they'll raise this. This is about their 12th to 15th batch that they've had. And over here, and the big one right here, that's the female, that's Camo. You can see she's being pretty aggressive. They spawned right back here on the back of the tank. Right back here, there's some eggs. Not near as many as there was before, but only a very few white ones. So I'm going to try to leave them go, because the last time they raised them to free swimming. So we'll leave them go on their own. And then these 5 guys right here, really no change in these guys. The one smaller one back here in the back still seems to be a little bit reclusive and stays by itself. The other 4 are really outgoing and social. Over here, this is what I talk about with a hospital tank, where basically you have nothing but aeration, a heater, and some light on it, but you don't want anything to interrupt any medication, because I have him with Melafix. As you can see, its pectoral fins are really beaten up. I wish he'd turn to the side. Here we go. So you can see some of his other fins are beaten up a good bit, and that is all because of this little girl right here. I'm almost 100% certain that Tubi is a female, because she had spawned eggs up here on this piece of driftwood and was beating the crap out of this one. So to avoid this other fish dying, I moved it out, so that Tubi wouldn't kill him. And let's see if we can get a good clear shot of Tubi. Oh, it's blurry, so never mind. Then these 2 girls right here, I know these are both females because they've both thrown eggs. That's Freckles near the back, and I really haven't picked out a name for this one yet, but they're pretty healthy. Their bellies get really fat when they eat, so that's nice. And then this one's Sunray right here, the male, and this one right here starting to look a little better. I mean, at least when she eats, because I know she's the female because they spawned a couple of times before, but when she eats, she's starting to get plump a little bit, so maybe that means she's regaining her health a good bit. That would be the update in the fish room here that I have fish use. But like I said, some good, some bad. So we'll just take it day by day and keep updating these guys.